The Better Business Bureau and Business Week magazine recently identified the top 4 legal exposures for businesses in 2010. What we'd like to tell you about today is what those exposures are and what you need to do as a business to keep yourself out of trouble. The first issue to be aware of is internet security. The growth of online social media is starting to blur the lines between private online use and the business use of the computer. Besides the obvious loss of productivity, you have to be careful that you're not compromising any of your trade secrets and confidential information. The solution is to develop clear policies for your company and make sure all of your employees are aware of what's appropriate to do on the computer and what's not. Also, to limit your legal exposure, make sure you have a clear retention policy. You want to be able to show that you regularly dump your email as a course of policy, not because you're trying to hide anything. Another legal exposure is improper insurance. You need to make sure that your business is properly insured, and most businesses are either overinsured or underinsured. Due to downsizing, a lot of organizations find themselves that after downsizing spaces, operations, and employees, they actually have more insurance than they really need. Now, if you're fortunate enough to be in a growth curve, you may find that you're underinsured due to the growth of your organization or other changing conditions. The solution? Make sure to talk to your insurance broker. In particular, make sure that you have enough employment practices insurance and adequate coverage for litigation expenses. Remember, it might cost you a little bit more to change your insurance policy for your business, but you want to make sure to keep yourself out of trouble with the law. Another very serious legal pitfall this year will be immigration audits. Immigration and Customs Enforcement audited over 1,600 businesses last year, and this year they expect to do more. And apparently they're playing hardball. Rather than arresting illegal aliens, they're jailing the business owners. The solution? Make sure to do a careful audit, especially of your I-9 forms that all employees are required to fill out. Use a knowledgeable immigration attorney to make sure that you're in compliance. Remember, there are significant fines if you're found not to be in compliance, and if you're found to be knowingly in violation of the law, you could be facing jail time. The number 1 legal exposure for this year is expected to be employee lawsuits. Employment discrimination, wrongful termination, age discrimination, sexual harassment, and retaliation suits are expected to be a big problem this year. The solution? Do a careful self-assessment audit to make sure that you're in compliance. You also want to make sure that you don't have any violations in minimum wage law or unpaid overtime. And make sure everyone in your organization is trained on sexual harassment so people know which behaviors are acceptable and which are not in the workplace. If you'd like to have a workshop on sexual harassment brought into your location, contact Stezzi Training or visit our website, stezzitraining.com. Thank you.